सिंधुपते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण
हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भगवत्कृष्ण गोस्वामिनिति नामिने प्रभुपादस्य साहित्याय प्रकाशो वितीर्य च प्रसारं कृतां साधु भगवत्पादाय ते नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी प्रकाशोत्तरदेशकारिणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नमः। श्रीवासभानवी देवी ललिताय कृपात्रये
कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान बोलते रहो
प्रेमाढ्य श्री रूपानुग भक्तिदा श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमस्ते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दिनतारिणे रूपानुगौरथाप अपसिद्धांत ध्वंतहारिणे।
Thank you. Today is the very divine auspicious appearance day of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And Srila Prabhupada wrote one Vyas Puja offering on today's date. And he said today is a happy day. Adore ye all. Happy day. We will see that. But before that, where is Ravindra Prabhu?
प्रभु जी वो थोड़ा ऑफिस से आकर के मार्केट गए थे वो कल के प्रिपरेशन के लिए।
ओ मार्केट गए हैं?
हाँ अभी आ गए हैं लेकिन वो समय।
अच्छा तो श्रील भक्तिदास स्वरूप ठाकुर का जो प्रणाम भजन है वो आप गाएंगे? मैं शेयर कर देता हूँ।
यस
दिख रहा है आपको? स्क्रीन में दिख रहा है?
यस प्रभु जी।
ओके थैंक यू।
हरे कृष्ण।
हाँ हरे कृष्ण।
सृजनार्बुदराधितपादयुगं युगधर्मधुरन्धर पात्रवरं वरदाभयदायकपूज्यपदं प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदं भजनाजितसज्जनसङ्घपतिम् पतिताधिककारुणिकैकगतिं गतिवञ्चितवञ्चकचिन्तपदं प्रणमामि सदा प्रतिपादपदम् अतिकोमलकाञ्चन दीर्घतनुं तनुनिन्दितहेममृणालमदम् मदनार्बुदवन्दितचन्द्रपदं प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम् निजसेवकतारकरञ्जितं विधुतालितहुं कृतसिंहवरं वरणागतबालिससङ्गपदम् प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम् विपुलीकृतवैभव गौरभुवं भुवनेषु विकीर्तितगौरदयं दयनीयगणार्पितगौरपदं प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदं क्षीरगौरजनाश्रय विश्वगुरुं गुरुगौरकिशोरकदास्य परं परमादितभक्तिविनोदपदं प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम् रघुरूप सनातन कीर्तिधरम् धरणीतलकीर्तितजीव कविम् कविराजनरोत्तम साख्यपदम् प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम् कृपया हरिकीर्तनमूर्तिधरम् धरणीधरः जनकाधिपवत्सलसेतपत् प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम् शरणागतकिङ्करकल्पतरुं तरुधीश्रितधीरवदान्यवरं वरदिन्द्रगणार्चितदिव्यपदम् प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम् परहंस परं परमार्थपतिं पतितो धरणे कृतवेशयतिं यतिराजगणे परिसेव्यपदं प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम् वृषभानुसुतादयितानुचरं चरणाश्चरीं हरस्तम् अहं महदद्भुतपावनशक्तिपदं प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदं प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम् प्रणमामि सदा प्रभुपादपदम्
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I am so grateful. I just gave not even 5 minutes for Ryanshi to practice. Hardly 5 to 7 minutes. Ryanshi, outstanding. You are really gifted. Devotion is gifted to you. So my request is kindly preserve it and expand it. Surely, profuse mercy will flow in your heart from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Very wonderfully presented. Today we will read the translation also. We have not read the translation so far. So the first verse is that Sujanarvaduradhita Padayugam Yugadharma Dhurandhar Patravaram Varadabhayadayaka Puja Padam Pranamami Sada Prabhu Padam. There is word for word meaning also. Let us see this. What it means? It says, he is served by people of good nature. Sujanar means is coming from Sajjan. Sajjan means those who are gentle people, good people, mature people, very pious people. So who are worshipping Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur? Those who are very gentle people, those who are very civilized and cultured people. Sujanar Varuna Aradhita. Aradhita means to be worshipped, to be respected. Mainly it is worship. And Anyam Aradhita Nunam. That is Srimati Radharani. So from Radha the words comes Aradha, Aradhita, Aradhana. So the best of the people, they worship in devotion Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. What they worship? Pada Yugam, the lotus feet, the 2 feet of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Pata, the Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And this is the Yuga Dharam, the religion of the age. It is Dhanuradhara, one who bears bow and arrow. Patra Varti, Varam of excellent quality. And Varada Abhaya. Varada means to bestow. And Abhaya means fearlessness. So the worshippers of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, what blessings or benediction they receive in this age of Kali, that they become fearless. What is the pramana? Who can give the praman? That one becomes fearless by worshipping Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Is a very sweet praman. If you can quote that. Boliye. Anyone? Yes, Ramya?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
A little
Srila
louder.
Prabhupada is the greatest example of this
Yeah.
in the
What is
very
Prabhupada's name? What is the initiated name?
Abhaya Charana
Abhay Charanarovinda. Abhay Charanarovinda. So Prabhupada is the greatest example that how one who is actually worshipping, see, Prabhupada actually worshipped. So one who actually worships, he can become free from fear. So his lotus feet are served in devotion by multitudes of highly virtuous souls. So those who are very, very special soul, very virtuous souls, what they will do, they will worship the lotus feet of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, as he is the Yugadharama Dhurandhar. He is the establisher of the religion of this age, as Sri Krishna Sankirtan. He is the presiding monarch. He is the presiding monarch. How? Because he established the Vishwa Vaishnava Rajya Sabha. After passing away of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he established the Vishwa Vaishnava Rajya Sabha and unified all the Vaishnavas. The universal societies of the pure devotee, that are the true kings or guides of all. And most importantly, he is the fulfiller of the most cherished desire. His Varam, Varada Abhaya. He bestows the blessings to fulfill the cherished desire of those who dispel fear for all souls. So I offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of that illustrious great soul, worshipable by one and all. Perpetually do I make my obeisances unto the radiance emanating from the toenail of the holy feet of my Lord and Master, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. This we cannot say. This Srila Prabhupada can say, who has actually surrendered and served. When a Shishya gets an adhikar, when he surrenders and serves. The second verse is Bhajanarjita. This is devotional nature in energy. And Sajjana of good people, Sangha is association, Patim. Patim is master. And Patitadhika is the leader of the fallen souls. Karunaika, the only merciful one. Gatim is ultimate. And Gati is ultimate goal. Vanchit is deprived of, and Vanchaka is fraudulent person. Achintya, inconceivable. Padam is feet. Pranamami Sada Prabhu Pad Padam. So he is the leader of the fortunate souls who are Sajjana, blessed with the treasure of internal pure devotion. Bhajan Urjita Sajjana. So those who are performing bhajan. And how the bhajan is to be performed? With urja. Urja is energy. So where the energy is to be utilized? In performing devotional service or bhajan. So, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is the leader of the fortunate soul blessed with the treasure of internal pure devotion. Bhajanurjita Sajjana Sangapatim. He is greatly merciful upon the fallen souls. Patima Patita Adhika. Being their only shelter, Karunaika, only merciful one, and his inconceivable holy feet are the shelter for the deceivers. What are the deceivers? Are Vanchaka, the fraudulent person. Even those who are deceivers, for them there is only one hope if they take to the shelter of such pure souls. By deceiving them. I make my obeisances unto his lotus feet perpetually. Do I make my obeisances unto the radiance emanating from the toenail? Pranamami Sada Prabhu Pada Param. Of the holy feet of my Lord and Master. And it is mentioned that Ati Komala, Kanchana, Dirghatanu. How his body is? His body is very, very soft, radiant. I make my obeisances unto his divine, charming yet commanding, lofty form of golden hue. Very well written. His body, he has very strong body. It seems from outside that his body is very strong, very well built, very strong, tall. But it is very, very soft. Ati Komal Kanchana. And it is having golden hue. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. The same golden hue is there. And his Dirgha. Dirgha is long, is tall. Tanum is body. That beautiful figure shames the mad ecstasy of goldless lotus stems. Venerated by tens and millions of cupids, the moons of the toenail of my worshipable divine master reveal the beauty of his lotus feet. Perpetually do I make my obeisances unto that effulgence emanating from the toenail of the holy feet of my Lord and Master. Nija Sevak Tarak, Ranji Vidhum. Nija Sevak means those who are his personal servants. Like the moon that delights the star, he is surrounded by his circle of personal servitors. So he is the moon and he is surrounded by all the stars. All of the stars, his confidential associates and his followers, his servants, making their hearts bloom in divine ecstasy. The malicious non-devotees are made to flee in panic by the sound of his thunderous roar. Vidu ahita hunkrita simhavaram. When he roars, when he speaks, when his prakhar vani comes out. So those who are non-devotee, those who are malicious, those who are durjana, such people, like the lion roars in the forest, then all other animals, out of fear, they flee, they run away. So the malicious non-devotees are made to flee in panic by the sound of his thunderous roar. And the simple, inoffensive souls attain the ultimate fortune by accepting his lotus feet. Varanagat Balisha Sandapadam. So those who are innocuous means those who are without any fault, or without, here it is mainly without offense, those who do not commit offense. So such persons are very, very qualified souls. So those who are inoffensive souls attain the ultimate fortune by accepting his lotus feet. I make my obeisances unto him perpetually. Do I make my obeisances unto the brilliance emanating from the toenail of the holy lotus feet of my Lord and Master. Then the next verse says that He has revealed the vast, magnificent beauty of Gauradham. Vipulikrita Vaibhava Gaurabhuvam. He did four things: Gaur Katha, Gaur Nam, Gaur Dham, and Gaur Kam. He glorified and perpetually preached. He expanded the horizons of the Dham of Gaura. So the same is being revealed here, that he has revealed the vast, magnificent beauty of Sri Gauradham. He has broadcast the tidings of the supreme magnanimity of Sri Gauranga. Bhuvaneshu Vikrita Gaura Daya. The Daya, the mercy of Lord Gauranga, it has been broadcast throughout the universe. Bhuvaneshu Vikrita. Vikrita. Vikrit means to offer. Vikrit also means to sell. So he is freely selling the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dayaneka Ganarpita Gaurapada. By offering the souls under the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in the hearts of the fit recipients of his grace, he has firmly established the lotus feet of Sri Gaura. So those who are his followers, what Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur does, he places the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in their heart perpetually. Do I make my obeisances unto the effulgence emanating from the toenails of the holy feet of my Lord and Master? The next verse is Chiragora Janashraya Vishwagurum. He is the eternal shelter and the universal Guru. He is Jagat Guru, Vishwaguru, for the souls surrendered unto Sri Gauranga. Guru Gaur Kishora Dasya Param. Absorbed in the service of his Gurudev, Sri Gaur Kishore, he wholeheartedly adores Sri Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Paramadrita Bhakti Vinod Padam. I make my obeisances unto him perpetually. Do I make my obeisances unto the effulgence emanating from the toenail of the holy feet of my Lord and Master? Then, Raghu Rupa Sanatan Kirti Dharam. Dharani Tal Kirtita Jiva Kavip. He is the illustrious personality to raise the flag that sings the glory of Srila Rupa and Sanatan. He is always glorifying and he is always following in the footsteps. The real glorification is to follow in the footsteps. That is actually glorification. Otherwise, it is only a show. He is the illustrious personality to raise the flag that sings the glory of Sri Rup, Sanatan and Raghunath. His glory is sung throughout the world as not different from the powerful personality of brilliant erudition, Sri Jiva, and he has won the renown of being one with the hearts of Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj and Thakur Narottam. Dharani Tal Kirtita Jiva Kavim. So his kirti or his fame is spread where? Dharani, in the entire planet Earth. Dharani Tal Kirtita Jiva Kavim. Like the fame of Srila Jiva Goswami. Srila Prabhupada always used to say that in this modern era, there has been two scholars, two greatest scholars, but no one can come close. The first and the foremost is Srila Jiva Goswami, and the second is Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. It is coming from where? It is here. Dharani Tal Kirtita Jiva Kavim. And his heart, his mood, he is carrying the same mood and the heart of Kaviraj Goswami Narottam Das Thakur. And what is that mood? Is Sakhya Padam. And he has won the renown of being one with the heart of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj and Thakur Narottam. So I make my obeisances unto him perpetually. I do bow down to the billions emanating from the toenails of the holy feet of my divine master. And what is he bestowing? Kripaya Hari Kirtana Murti Dharam. Bestowing his grace upon all souls, he is Hari Kirtan incarnate. He is the incarnation of Hari Kirtan. As the associate of Sri Gaura, Dharani Bhara Harak Gaura Janam. Gaura Jana. Jana means personal associate. Jana also means that one who is very near. So, he is the associate of Sri Gaura. He relieves Mother Earth. Dharani Bhara Harak. Mother Earth of the burden of offenses committed upon her. And he is so gracious that his endurance of all being excels that even a father. Janakadhik Vatsala, Snigdha Padam. Snigdha means that which is very, very condensed with sweetness. So the sweetness that the jiva receives of affection and love is from mother and father. But his affection and love surpasses the affection of worldly father. Janak means one who gives birth. That is the father. So Janikadhik Vatsal. Vatsal means the parental love. And that love is Snigdha Padam. And he is so gracious that his endurance of all beings excels that of even a father. I make my obeisances unto him, the mind of all these qualities. Perpetually do I bow down to the effulgence emanating from the toenails of the holy feet of my divine master. Sharanagat kinkar kalpataro tarudhikrit dhira vadanyavaram. So those who are Sharanagat, those who are his surrendered servitors, Kinkara means his servitor, to him he is Kalpataru. He is the wish fulfilling Kalpataru. Like a wish fulfilling tree for his surrendered servitors, he fulfills their heart's aspiration. Even a tree is shamed by his magnanimity. Tarudhikrita dhira vadanyavaram. And great personalities who are competent to confer booms, they too worship his lotus feet. Very beautiful. Varadendra Ganarchita Divyapadam. Vara means one who can bestow blessings or who can fulfill the desires. So those who are the best of the desire fulfilling personalities, they also bow down to his lotus feet. I make my obeisances unto him perpetually. Do I bow down to the radiance emanating from the tonal of the holy feet of my divine master. Paramhamsa varam paramartha patim patitodharane krita veshayatim. And he is Yatiraj Gane Parisevya Padam. He is the crown jewel of all the Paramhansas. Paramhansa Varam and Paramartha Patim. So those who are engaged in the welfare of others. He is the master or he is the husband of all of those such personalities. The crown jewel of the Paramhansas, the prince of the treasure of the supreme perfection of life, Sri Krishna Prem. He accepted the robes of a mendicant sannyasis. Yatiraj means who is the best of the sannyasis. Yati means best and Raj means king. So he is the king amongst all the mendicants. And the mendicants are sannyasis. Just to deliver, why? Parisevya Padam. What is this seva? Is to deliver the fallen souls. The topmost Irandi sannyasi attend his lotus feet. I make my obeisances unto him perpetually do I bow down to the effulgence emanating from the toenail of the holy feet of my divine master. Vrishabhanu Suta Daitanu Charam Charanashrit Renu Dharastam Aham. He is the dearmost intimate followers of the divine daughter of Sri Vrishabhanuvi. And I know myself as the most fortunate by taking the dust of the holy feet upon my head. I make my obeisances unto his invincible, wondrously purifying lotus feet. Mahat Adbhut Pavan Shakti Padam. What is the potency of his lotus feet? It is Adbhut Pavan. It is wondrously purifying lotus feet. Perpetually do I bow down to the brilliance emanating from the toenail of the holy feet of my divine master. This is Srila Prabhupada Pad Padma Stava. And most likely it has been recited, or this has been composed by Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj. Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj was very, very intimate disciple of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur and a very good friend and always the guiding force for Srila Prabhupada. He was very, very affectionate for Srila Prabhupada. Oh, Pradeep, you are there?
Yes, bro.
Where are you? Jagannath Puri?
No, bro. Tonight we will start, bro. 11:30 is our train.
Acha. Okay. Okay. So I also want to share that beautiful poem, the composition of Srila Prabhupada, what Prabhupada composed, and which was read out to Srila Bhakti Sansari Thakur. This was in 1936 when Srila Prabhupada was in Mumbai. Bhakti Sansari Thakur was not there, but Srila Prabhupada, he led the Vyas Puja celebrations in Mumbai. And there Srila Prabhupada composed this very beautiful offering to Srila Bhakti Sansari Thakur. One moment. Let me check how to access it. I'll have to first stop share. One moment. You can see this is an offering of Srila Prabhupada. This is Param Hamsa Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. And Srila Prabhupada writes, he composes, Adore, adore ye all, the happy day, blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. When he appeared at Puri, the holy place, my Lord and Master, his divine grace. So adore ye all. So everyone, they are feeling this enthusiasm and ecstasy. And they are all in jubilation and celebration. Why? Because today is a happy day. So the Avirbhav Utsav of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur is a happy day. This is actually the happy day. Because this day is blessed than heaven, sweeter than May. So these are the feelings, you see, the feelings of reverence and indebtedness that a disciple has in his heart for his spiritual master. He appeared at Puri, the holy place. The appearance day today is very, very important day actually. Yeah. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur appeared on 6th February 1874. And that day was Panchami, Magh Panchami. And believe me, after 152 years, the same thing has happened. The same nakshatra is there, the same lagna is there, the same tithi is there. Today is also 6th February. It is, of course, not 1874. Today is 2026, 152 years later. But today is also the Panchami of the Phagun Mas. So this is the same, very, very auspicious day today. It's a real happy day. As Srila Prabhupada is saying, O my master, the evangelic angel, give us thy light, light up thy candle, struggle for existence, a human race, the only hope is divine grace. So see how Srila Prabhupada is comparing Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur appears like an angel, the evangelic angel. You know who is an angel? What does an angel mean? Who is an angel? What does an angel mean? बोलिए. Pranav, who is an angel?
हरे कृष्ण, पता नहीं प्रभु जी, ये तो परी है अंजल।
Pari. Angel is Pari. From where they come? Where do they reside?
फ्रॉम
Heaven.
हेवन।
Kingdom of God. The angels, where do they appear from? They come from the kingdom of God. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada always used to say, what can I say about my spiritual master? He was a Vaikuntha man. See the feelings and see the expression which is coming in the form of words. The evangelic angel, give us thy light. Light means he is giving us the knowledge. Light up thy candle. He is connecting the heart with the Supreme Lord. And the struggle for existence in human race, the only hope is divine grace. Misled we are, all going astray. Save us, Lord, our fervent pray. Wonder thy ways to return our face. Adore thy feet, your divine grace. So without the uh, directions and guidance of a spiritual master, there is no possibility of anyone to come close to the human purpose of life. What is the purpose of life? So misled we are, all going astray because of the illusionary energy. Save us, Lord, our fervent pray. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Wonder thy ways to turn our face. So where is our face now? Where are we facing? We are facing towards the illusionary energy. We are very much enamored and attracted towards the illusionary energy. There is this pramana. Jushtam yada pashyati anyamisham. Anyone remembers this verse? So many times we have discussed. Samane vrikshe purusho nimagna. So what the spiritual master does, he turns the face away from Maya and makes the jiva face Krishna. So that is the service and duty of the spiritual master. Srila Prabhupada is saying our fervent prayer. This is a prayer that you please turn our face and adore thy feet, your divine grace. Forgotten Krishna, we fallen soul, paying most heavy the illusions toll. Darkness around all all untraced, the only hope is divine grace. So every conditioned soul in this material existence, Krishna bhuliya jeev, bhogavansha kare, and nikataste maya, jhapatiya dhare. So he is paying most heavy price because of the illusionary energy, Maya's influence. So what is the hope of coming out? The only hope is the spiritual master, his divine grace. Message of service thou hast brought, a healthful life as Chaitanya wrought, unknown to all it's full of grace. That's your gift, your divine grace. So what is the gift, or what is the presentation that the spiritual master is bringing, is the message of service. He is engaging. What is the spiritual master's foremost occupation? That he is himself 24 hours engaged in devotional service, and he engages others, all his followers, his disciples, his subordinates, whoever comes in his association, everyone is engaged in service of the Supreme Lord. The message of service thou has brought. A healthful life as Chaitanya wrought. So why the jiva is suffering? Because he is not willing and wanting to serve. This is unknown to all. The real reason of suffering of the jiva is that he has rebelled. Instead of serving the Supreme Lord, he is trying to take the position of an enjoyer. That's your gift, your divine grace. So, how the jiva can be freed from suffering? When he engages in devotional service. That is when his fortune arises. So, how that fortune arises? When a spiritual master like Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur appears and gives this transcendental gift. And this is very beautiful. Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur very much appreciated this verse. Absolute is sentient, thou hast proved. Impersonal calamity, thou hast removed. This gives us life anew and fresh. Worship thy feet, your divine grace. So, absolute is sentient. Absolute is not impersonal. Sentient means one who has personality. So, thou hast proved. Because before these acharyas came, in India, still everyone still is feeling that the absolute is impersonal. So that impersonal calamity thou hast removed. He has moved or removed. And Srila Prabhupada said this gives us life anew and fresh. The veil of illusion or the veil of confusion is over. And how this confusion and illusion has been over? By your coming and proving that the Supreme is personal. That is what Prabhupada always presented, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is a personality. So the impersonality has been removed. Thou had not come, who had told the message of Krishna, forceful and bold. Very beautiful. As he is a Simha Guru. He very forcefully established and propagated the message of Krishna. And if he had not come, who had told this message? That's your right. You have the mace. Mace, you understand? Like Hanumanji always has a mace. Gada. Gada क्या है? वार करते हैं. It strikes. And whoever receives the gada, he gets collapsed. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati had this gada. He would strike. The line of service as drawn by you, it's pleasing and healthy like morning dew. See the sentiment Srila Prabhupada is exhibiting here. He is reverberating. The line of service as drawn by you. The engagement that you have given us in service to serve the Supreme Lord is pleasing and healthy. And what is the comparison? Like morning dew. The oldest of all, but in new dress, miracle done your divine grace. So what you are giving us is nothing new. It is Puran, Kamim Puranam, but in new dress. How? Because such presentation was not there before. This is a miracle done your divine grace. Om Vishnupada Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami appeared in this mortal world in the year in February, 6th of February, as the third son of Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Actually, he's the fourth son because Annada Prasad, the first son, was also bestowed by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He always considered him the first son, and that was by Shayamani Devi. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, known as late Kedarnath Dutt in his early householder life. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was known as Vimala Prasad Dutt in his early life, and from his very boyhood, inspired by his devotee father, lived a strict, pious and religious life. One instance in his early life will prove how much he was rigid in his principle of religious way of life. The instance may be cited here as a matter of course. Srila Kedarnath Dutt, as an ideal Grihastha, used to worship Sri Radha Govinda Vigraha at his house. As such, one day he purchased some good quality mangoes for the deities. When Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was a mere child, the child Bimla Prasad, pretending the childish nature, ate up the mangoes without the knowledge of his father. The father, when he came to know that the mangoes purchased for offering to the deities at the house was swallowed up by his child Bimla Prasad, he mildly rebuked him. So this is the life sketch. It's a big one. I won't read it. So today is very, very empowered day, the day of profuse mercy, uninterrupted, unlimited mercy. It is for us to tap. How to tap? To pray, to reach out, to call out to His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, that He may also empower us to follow what He has given, what He has gifted us, to give us the intelligence and the ability to be able to accept and apply His teachings. Then our purpose of life can be fulfilled. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Avirbhav Tithi Mahamahotsav ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna. Okay, so we will meet. हाँ? ममता, हरे कृष्णा, सुन रही है आप?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
कहाँ हो आजकल आप?
प्रभु जी आईआईटी रुड़की में प्रभु जी।
आईआईटी रुड़की में क्या कर रही हो? पढ़ा रही हो, पढ़ रही हो?
नहीं 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 प्रभु जी, एक्चुअली हम लोगों का एआरएस का प्रोफेशनल अटैचमेंट ट्रेनिंग का 3 मंथ्स का होता है प्रभु जी।
हाँ,
तो इसीलिए आईआईटी रुड़की में हूँ प्रभु जी। अब पोस्टिंग भुवनेश्वर आ रखी है।
पोस्टिंग भुवनेश्वर है, तो कब से ज्वाइन
हाँ
करना है?
प्रभु जी 11 अप्रैल से।
अच्छा, अभी आपके पास टाइम है।
हाँ जी प्रभु
हम
जी।
सब कल जा रहे हैं मायापुर धाम, श्रीधाम
हाँ
मायापुर।
प्रभु जी, इस बार मिस हो जाएगा प्रभु जी, क्योंकि पैट में छुट्टी नहीं देते हैं ये लोग।
अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है। आपका ट्रेनिंग चल रहा है अभी?
हाँ प्रभु जी।
अच्छा, चलो कोई बात नहीं, नेक्स्ट ईयर आप ज्वाइन करना।
यस प्रभु जी।
श्री मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय। श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर महाराज की जय। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। एंड वेरी स्पेशल थैंक्स टू रेयांशी, बहुत सुंदर। हाँ, रेयांशी से हम और भजन सुनेंगे मायापुर में। हाँ, हरे कृष्णा।